Hi, my name is Bill Haberman from InterTest Incorporated. InterTest is a manufacturer of inspection systems used in a wide variety of industrial applications. This is a product overview and demonstration of the MZ-5 FS M120 inspection system for 120 millimeter mortar tubes. The MZ-5 is a rugged aluminum construction with 2 cameras and 6 channels of light. Camera dedicated to side view, which has remote control or automatic focus, and a camera dedicated to down tube view with a wide angle field of view. The wide angle field of view forward is supported by white and UV lights that are independently controlled. The side view is supported by 2 banks of light, one forward and one aft. Both have white and UV LEDs, again, independently controlled. The MZ-5 FS M120, a system dedicated to the 120 millimeter mortar tube, comes with centering fixtures for the 120 millimeter mortar tube. They are quick on, quick off. An operator would typically be applying this to the inspection tool as he makes entry, and he would be removing them as he removes the inspection tool from the target tube. The MZ-5 FS M120 consists of a head with a 20-foot umbilical, the centering fixtures, and a control unit. The sectional poles interlock in this fashion. The MZ-5 FS and the MZ-5 FS M120 have an umbilical that terminates in 2 mill-style connectors, one providing power and comm, the other providing a USB connection to a hub distributing that information to one of 2 cameras, and a mechanical anchor to provide a robust support of the cable load on the control unit. The MZ-5 FS and the MZ-5 FS M120 are supported by a control unit. The control unit is a robust SKB waterproof rack mount system. It has several elements here. The top element is a uninterruptible power supply. We have a drawer for service equipment. A key is supplied. Some customers don't want a key. We leave it blank. If you wish to use the key, you can install it. We have a laptop computer that is on a rollout drawer. The laptop computer is the brains of the outfit. And we have a input-output panel that supports the connections to our ground power supply and supports the connections to the MZ-5 FS umbilical. We use a mill-style type connector secured in place. And there is a lance or lanyard secured to the side of the cabinet to take the load from the cable weight off of the connectors on the control panel. Other connectivity here has to do with supporting monitor and other peripherals related to the system's operation. The MZ-5 FS control unit is a SKB type case. It is environmentally sealed. To maintain a seal on it, there's a front and back cover. The front cover, as you see right here, is just stowed when it's not in place. And the back cover is a deeper cover. This deeper cover provides us some space to use for storage purposes. So we have 4 posts in here, and what you're looking at is this is the 155 centering fixture, and typically there'd be a stack of them. This is the 120 millimeter centering fixture. Again, it's a stack of them, and then the 105 centering fixture. So they are conveniently stored in the case, and operationally, you would open your case, make the connectivity, remove the centering fixtures that are needed for the particular inspection, and then the cases can be stowed in that kind of fashion on the sides of the control unit. Hi, this is a demonstration of the MZ-5 FS. The MZ-5 system consists of a control unit, which houses a computer, support items, connectivity to the various accessories, a monitor. This display is a large display, typically used as a roll-around type display on the shop floor. And it also, the heart of the system is our pole. The pole provides a side viewing camera and a forward viewing camera. The forward viewing camera has white and UV light. The side viewing camera has white and UV light independently controlled fore and aft of the viewing position. The MZ-5 pole system would be held centered in a tube by quick on-off fixtures. This happens to be the 120 millimeter fixture. We're using a section of a 120 millimeter tube for this demonstration. And in addition, I have a open section of a 120 millimeter tube that has been processed with a handheld magnetizing yoke and the processed fluids. And there are a couple of relevant indications that we can witness with the system as we go forward. MZ-5 system has a user interface that is PC-based. We have a display. The display can be large, small. It does need to be a 4K display. The GUI is based on a user interface that we call DocuView. I'm booting up DocuView now. That will enable the control of camera, lights, focus, annotation, capture both video stills and 4K stills. So for example, I've just turned the system on. In the upper right, there's a pull-down menu that will let me address various functionality. And one of those functionalities is illumination. So in this case, I can turn on forward lighting for white. I can turn on forward lighting for ultraviolet. Likewise, there's forward lighting forward and aft for white light. And there's likewise forward and aft light for ultraviolet. I'm going to turn on the forward view UV lights and take a look at this tube section. Tube section was processed, but there's not really any good indications to see it. We'll see some background. To get a view of that, we're going to need to dim the room lights. So you can see on that monitor, there's quite a bit of fluorescence to look at. I'm going to switch to the side viewing camera. I've replaced the full round section with this half moon piece. This half moon piece has some nice indications to look at. So again, we're looking side view, UV illuminated, room lights are dark, and the user would be outside the tube manipulating the extended pole and panning. And this is a circumferential scan. And we have a nice crack, if there's such thing as a nice crack. We have a piece of lint, and of course some of this background. Some of the things that you may want to do is you could try to manually step through different focus settings to see if you can improve upon the system's autofocus. But I find the autofocus to be quite effective. So right there, I've just keyed it and it autofocuses. The formats presented here, I think, are optimum for what we want to do in inspecting gun tubes. So, thank you.